Good morning, good morning. Market is open. We're trading the Nasdaq today. We got the Mag 7. I got a screen here with the Mag 7s on here. And we got Apple with a big opening pop. We got Microsoft, big opening pop. Nasdaq pushing. Amazon is in a range. Meta sideways. Broadcom sideways. So, and we have Tesla flat. So a couple levels that I'm watching. The first one that we just touched here was this 1 hour untouched opening candle. The next one's up here. I don't have the best read on this. The next level that I'm looking at, if we decide to go down, is gonna be, it's probably gonna be, where did I find this? It looks like there's a void right here from this closing candle to this opening candle at 21,906.75. So that would be the next level I'm looking at if we decide to go down. If we decide to go higher, then I'm looking at this 15-minute untouched candle here, and then we get up to the hourly untouched here. Then we have a fair value gap here in the middle, and a 15-minute fair value gap right there. It almost feels like a new week because we had the break in between for Christmas. So it kind of feels like a new week actually. But we got today and tomorrow, and then the week's over. So broken up week here. Microsoft's pop is kind of giving back. Apple's still holding up. Meta's pushing below 15-minute lows. Nvidia above. AVGO pushing lower on the 15-minute. So kind of a mixed market right now. I'm going to share this link with the boys in Discord. Don't have such a good read on this right now. The trend day we got on Tuesday before Christmas was a nice easy day with some clear direction. Today it's kind of a mix for me here. I do feel like we're gonna push up into these levels here. Let's see what we do at 22,000 psychological level. If we get rejected, if we reject hard off of 22,000, I might take a short, but I don't really love it. With Amazon, with Apple popping, that could hold up Nasdaq, Nvidia as well, Microsoft. Meta is well below 15-minute lows. All right, we are testing 22,000 right now. Apple's still holding strong. Amazon is trying to get to a previous 15-minute high. We got the new 4-hour candle about to form soon. Let's take a look at the 4-hour here. So we got that nice little topping candle on the 4-hour. They call that a gravestone doji generally. He had a nice 4-hour drop into the previous 4-hour opening candle. So this could be a 22,000 rejection here. I'm gonna try it here with 1 micro. Try the short 1 micro, and I'm gonna place my stop above this high here. So I'm gonna put it right above this previous 1 minute high. This could just be a lower low forming for continued upside, but let's see what we get. It's 1 micro, so I'm okay with the risk here. I would be targeting down here at this void if that's gonna be in play, so I'm gonna put a buy down there. So we're forming an inside candle on the 4-hour here. So the next 4-hour candle can push higher up to these levels here. Or we could get another swipe of the morning low, which formed down here at 5 a.m. So we're gonna mark this here for reference. And it's gonna be LOD, low of day. So we're gonna mark that out there. This is just a really small micro position. I'm not worried if it goes against me. If it runs in my favor, awesome. That would be 100, no, not 100, about 80 points from my entry. So let's see what we get. Microsoft is giving up that pop, so Meta is also dropping pretty hard. Nvidia is giving up the pop on the 15-minute, and Apple's still holding up pretty good. Good morning, good morning. I'm not sure who's joined here with me, but if you want to say hello, please do. So I have 1 micro on. If you're just joining here, overall, I think we have to continue working the imbalance here to the upside because we have a lot of area to cover from the FOMC drop. So overall, I think we do head higher in the short term, but I'm trying to see if this void that we formed gets touched, and that would fill my order. So we'll see what happens there. Meta is just straight down. Microsoft is giving up its pop, so that could be something to keep in mind here. Again, we got this 4-hour candle about to start up. I'm gonna add to this short here, and I will. Let's put an order down here. So whenever we leave an opening candle untouched, I like to mark it out. So right here, for example, we got our 1 minute untouched. I like to mark that out there. Again, my target here, if we continue downside, is this 15-minute void, but I don't really feel too strongly about this trade. So it's more of a starter, kind of get back into the swing of things here after the half day and the half day on Tuesday and the close day on Wednesday. So we're gonna be trading light here in the morning until we get a clean setup. I do like to pop into here and see who's trading the morning. One of these guys, I think Muhammad, yeah, that's Muhammad. I like him as a trader. I think he's patient. He's good with momentum trading. So I like to just pop into here to see what they're looking at, just to get an idea of their sentiment. And I won't always follow their trades. Actually, I never follow their trades unless I feel like it's a trade that I would take. But I'd like to check in and see what the sentiment is of that room, the sentiment of the chat. So I kind of scan here and see what people are saying here. See, interesting shorts all day until it no longer works. So that's kind of quick sentiment check on that. But yeah, I'm not very convicted at all on this trade. On Tuesday, we had a nice trend day, which I had pretty high conviction on, and I rode the trade till the end of the day, and it closed at the highs of the day, so that worked out good. But we're working on passing 2 combines right now. I got 2 combines of 50K and 150K here, and we're working on passing those. So I'm gonna put a stop right above these 1 minute highs right here. When I have more conviction in a trade, I will size up. I will put more risk on. Right now I have 2 contracts on, which is just kind of an indication that don't have high conviction for either direction at this point. Overall, I believe the longs need to continue working to the upside, but as of right now, after the the day off, it almost feels like a whole brand new week. So we got today and tomorrow, and then the following, not next week because we got New Year's Day. That's going to be closed. But the week after that, the second week of January, we have a ton of news. We got non-farm payrolls, unemployment, just a ton of stuff. We can take a quick look at that, at the calendar. So we're going to look at January 6th to January 10th. So it's going to be a big week for that, for news. With Monday, ISM service 10 a.m. Tuesday, 10 a.m. job openings. Wednesday, FOMC meeting minutes. Thursday, unemployment claims. And Friday, NFP, which is usually a big one. So it's going to be a jam-packed week starting January 6th. I expect a bit slower price action from now until then. But we do have the end of the month candle coming soon. So, and we do have that bullish sentiment on the monthly still. So watching to see whether we get a pop back up to the monthly highs or not. So let's see what happens. I mean, right now the short's working, but let's see if we get the follow through. Good morning, whoever's joining with me. Oh, it's Drewski. What's up, Drew? What up, Drewski? Let me ask him, do you hear the music? So like right now I could add to that short, and I'll put another order here in between these two levels. This top one should fill pretty soon. And now what you could do is I could take my highest stop, move it down. I can move it down into a small profit, right? So first order filled. Let's see if we get that void. It looks like it's really going for that void. We may even push into low a day if it gets there. Apple's giving up that 15-minute pop is what's helping this drop. Meta is pushing pretty hard to the downside on the 15-minute. But I just think that they're just filling imbalances from the low volume Tuesday half day rally. So this was all actually no, it ended, where did we end? Yeah, up. We ended on, yeah, we ended up here on the day, somewhere up here on the day. Yep. So we're retracing this low volume rally from Tuesday right now. So that's why I kind of like the short. I also had this, like I said, on the 15-minute chart, we have a void. Okay, so 15-minute candle closed right here, and the next 15-minute candle opened here. So there is a 50 cent, so 2 tick void here from these levels. So I can put my order right there, because if it's going to fill this void, it's going to touch this level and tick through and get into the next that 906.25, and then see what happens from there, whether we actually continue lower and break the low a day. But we are coming into these levels now. The 1 minute showing a nice strong downtrend continuation. Like I said before, I can move my stop. I can move my stops down. I could be a little more protective if I wanted to be. but I think this order is going to fill soon, and then I'll just have one contract to manage after that. So there you go. That's one fill. And let's see if we just smack that void. That'd be great. Just crush that. So like now, I like moving my stop here to break even. Even though I think this order will fill before this gets touched, but you can move your stop to break even, or you can even move it somewhere here to have secure a couple points just in case it decides to go against you. There we go. Let's get that void, baby. Look at that. Boom. Filled. Very, very, very nice trade. Look at that 15-minute drop. Beautiful trade. That was 80 points at its maximum. That was great. It's a good way to start the week, or continue the week rather. So we did blow through the current low a day. If we continue lower, right now I don't really want to do anything. If we continue lower, we're coming into this 1 hour untouched, untouched open right here. And this is where the breakout happened on Tuesday. So this could just continue, but I'm definitely not going to chase it here. I'm like, after getting out, I'm not getting back in right now. I would have to see a sizable pop and then a weakness again. So at this point, I have to be patient and wait. We got a couple things here. We got a 1 hour fair value gap right there. The midpoint of that is around 861.75. So there's a couple different levels here. No music, but volume on voice is good. Okay. Maybe the music stopped. Let's see. Just get a little more energy here. That's a little better. Let me ask him now. How about now? Make sure where's the audio? Where's the audio settings? Sometimes things just disappear from this program, and I'm trying to figure out. Let's do audio output. Was good already, so let me test. Hold on, let me remove this. I think I messed it up there. Let me remove this. Test. Thanks, Drewski. Helping me out here. All right, so we slow the music down a little. So let's change this. Okay, cool. So that should be a little better. A little better. Test 1, 2. How's that actually? Does this did this help the voice? I just changed the volume on the mic. voice a lot better. All right, cool. All right, no worries. I gotta figure out the audio stuff a little better. I don't know where that. Anyways, let's get back to the market here. We'll try to fix that audio stuff later. So as you can see, we got the swipe below a day and we got a nice pop to the upside. As I said before, if I was going to short it, I would want to see something like this occur, like if I wanted to see continuation, but I don't really like this at all. So we have, okay, let's look at the 1 hour. This is actually a really important facet here. So the 1 hour candle that we just formed here, we took out the high and we took out the low. So what that means, according to the strat, if you can look them up on YouTube. I really like their methodology. I use them in combination with ICT concepts and just overall trading time, screen time experience. But when you get this, they call it a 3 candle, breaks the high, breaks the low. What it does is it expands the range. So basically, it's called a broadening formation, they call it. So the way you would look at it is kind of like this. So price is going to kind of widen out. So this can either widen out to the upside, to the downside, or both. So I'd be curious to see how we go from here. This is looking more bullish, so this isn't something that I would want to be shorting right now. And we have this untouched fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame right up here. So we just started a new 4-hour candle, right? So this is basically kind of a important spot here for price action. I do think the way that we're looking right now, we could push up, but let's see what the Max 7 is doing. So AVGO is above 15-minute highs. Microsoft had a big wick to the upside, big wick to the downside, and now it's in the middle of that range. Apple, mid-range, kind of towards the top end. Amazon had a wick to the downside, and now it's trying to recover. We got Meta, had a big 2 15-minute candles down, and now it's also recovering. And Nvidia is just kind of at near its low. So let's see what the VIX is doing here. The VIX got a spike and then a drop. VIX got a bearish, very bearish 15-minute candle from this, which coincides with the market pop. So I don't know, at this point, I gotta wait a little bit. Let's see if I can figure this out. Let's do Google, how to open. That's this desktop audio. Okay, so I gotta add it as a source. Okay, that's what I thought. So let's try this. I don't like this music at all. There you go. Much better. Alright, let's try to get this music on now. remove this. Monitor. Okay, let's do audio. Okay, audio, devices. Yeah, where's audio mixer? I'm still keeping an eye on this. Let's see. Where's audio mixer? Oh, you hear both? Alright, bet. Cool, thank you, sir. My man, thank you for the feedback. Drewski said the voice and music is good level here. All right, so let's get back to this. So we got these 1 minute bull flags forming here. So we got right here a bull flag, another bull flag here, starting to form. This level could be removed. This has already been touched. We're gonna update this level here. Got a 15-minute untouched right there. And then we got below us, we got a 4-hour untouched right there. So what we can do is we can come down into this 4-hour untouched and potentially find support for upside, because this candle just started. It's just 5 minutes into the 4-hour candle, so we could still do that, or the swipe below a day was all it needed. But that void trade was absolutely beautiful. That became a high conviction trade once we started to first we put in this 1 minute bearish candle here, and once we started to see this willingness to break with momentum to the downside, that was a really good conviction trade into that level. So I'm happy with that. Happy that I didn't take a long up here and get faked out there. So that was good. So let's see. Let's go to the 1 hour. See what we're looking like there. Yeah, so look, we got a long wick to the upside, long wick to the downside. Remove that level. We're gonna remove this level. So I'll mark these out just in case they want to touch 1 minute untouched candles. So we'll have those marked out there. All right, Mag 7 update. Apple's kind of in the middle of its range that it formed. Amazon is pushing lower. Meta pretty much at the mid-range of its day. Nvidia is pushing lower, and Microsoft is starting to form a red 15-minute candle. VIX is kind of just holding on here. This level right here, the 4-hour open, 933.50. They may want to bring it into there. But I don't like this risk to reward here, because if I were to get short here, I mean, I could get short here and put a stop above this 1 minute high, but I'm not super crazy about this setup here. So I'm going to continue with the patience. I've found that being on live has helped me with my discipline as well, even if nobody's watching. So. Drew, I hope you had a good Christmas, man. Hope you spent some good time with your family. Let's see what these guys are saying over here.
Opportunity, if not another long entry.
Again,
Yeah,
I like to hear.
I was going to say, it almost seems like somebody's coming in with
what
large
their
market
sentiment
orders
is,
and just sort of taking these offers to bed.
Yeah, I like to see what their sentiment is.
So we have this range. If a strong buyer is
Talking about
coming,
gold, so whatever. I don't really care about that. So we'll get back to the music here. And we do have this 1 hour untouched down here, right? So like I said, we are potentially working through all of this low volume upside that we got on the half day on Tuesday. So potential that we continue and even break the low a day.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try it. We're gonna take. Oh hey Drew's mom, Miss Andrew. Was it Umar? It was Umar, right? Anyways, let me not keep your government out. But all right, so we did get short one contract. The best stop loss for me is going to be, honestly, it's got to be somewhere up here, which is don't really love that it's 40 points. So I'm gonna tighten that up, and I'm gonna put this right in the middle. Yeah, I like this. Right in the middle of this 15-minute wick here that we're created. So let's see how we do here. See that 4 hour untouched? We did come into that. So let's look at what that looks like here on the 4 hour. That could be a place where it might want to reverse, but we're creating this upside wick on the 4 hour after a big red candle here, so we could get the follow through to the downside. If we measure this drop, all right, from top to bottom on the 4 hour, it's 189 points. All right, so if we were to get this candle to do the same thing, 189 points, that brings us somewhere down here. All right, which also lines up with this 4 hour untouched open. Okay, so, and it lines up with previous one of the previous day highs, and there's a daily fair value gap here that we created from yesterday. So it's potential that we do get another sizable drop. Apple is giving up its gains here, so this does look like the short conviction is getting higher again. Let's see. Let's go back to the hour. But again, we got this hourly that's untouched up here from the drop this morning. All right, so this could still go either way. It's not a sure thing. I'm just gonna play this tight, honestly. I don't want to get caught in anything stupid. So I'm gonna play this tight above this 1 minute high right here, this one there. And it's very possible this could just wick up and stop me out, because we have a 1 minute untouched right here. All right, so there's a 1 minute untouched opening candle right there. So it's possible this just wicks me out, and I'm fine with that. There's a 1 minute volume imbalance here between these two levels. All right, well, that stop loss is staying in place for right now. Look at that. Look at that, real close. Yep, we came very close to that to get stopped here. So let's see if this tries it again. Apple gave up the pop from this morning. It had an opening pop and that gave up. Nvidia's at 15-minute lows. Meta's trying to hold on to previous 15-minute high. Amazon looking down. Microsoft also looking down. Let me open this window here. Getting stopped out. Again, this is 1 micro, so very small position, low conviction. If we stop out, I'll continue to monitor for another opportunity to go short again. Are we gonna hold that stop loss again? That would be incredible. That would be incredible here. I'm gonna add.
Order filled.
I'm adding to that right now. I'm gonna layer my targets here. So I'm gonna layer 1 over here. And I'm gonna layer 1 right here. My second stop loss, I'm gonna put it up towards here. I think this is gonna. I gotta give this a little more room. Yeah, I like this better up here. Alright, so we're going to remove this low a day mark here, and we're going to update this. So now this is low a day. Down here. Alright. And now we wait. Now we wait. Yeah, this is looking good for downside. I like this.
Order filled.
I just added 1. Put an order in the middle of these 2 targets. Ooh, that looks better. But where are my order buttons? So I guess I gotta figure out if I can get my order buttons on here. In this expanded range. I want to get this. Can I make this a floating? Let's see. Add components. Saving as a layout. Open new window. No, I don't want a new window. Alright, let's go. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Alright, that's better. It's better than having the all the tabs on the top. So this is Top Step X platform, by the way, Drew, and whoever else is watching. I like their platform actually because it uses the trading view charts, so I'm very comfortable with that. I'll usually switch between these charts and my trading view charts. And then I like that I can do a copy trading scenario. So if I have multiple accounts, I can set them to copy trade. So that's what I have set right now. I have two combines right now. I'm close to passing one of them here. We're very close to the goal, and the other one is also doing pretty good. So I have taken several Top Step payouts over the course of the last 5-6 months at least, so they're definitely legit. And if I could do the trading journey all over again, I would have started on a prop firm and learned with lower risk than putting in your own hard-earned money, hard-earned saved money, because the prop firm is going to give you leverage, and if you use that leverage wisely, you can really grow an account very nicely. So what was that, dude? Oh, that was my door? Jesus. So not much to report on here in price action. We're still in this range on the 1 minute.
Order filled.
I'm cutting one of them, so I have 2 contracts now. I took one off. I do like these levels as targets a lot, actually. This 1 minute untouched, this one, and potentially this one, but I'm trying to attack these 2 first. All right, so we do have a 15-minute untouched candle here. Let me just save this template. Touch. I'm gonna put this as 15. So you see how this 15-minute candle is forming right now? We got 8 minutes left. We can pop up into here, into this 15-minute untouched, and we also have this 1 minute untouched up here. So it can do that. Even if it wants to go lower, it could still come up to here, touch this level, and either build upside from there or reverse back down. So Nvidia is below 15-minute lows. Microsoft is pushing towards this lower end of the wick for today. Meta's trying to recover after a straight drop on the open. AVGO is above 15-minute highs. Apple is below 15-minute lows. So it's kind of a mixed market here. Amazon's kind of sideways. So I have another screen right here. I have an iPad right in front of my computer screen that I just have these charts up. It's very simple. I got 6 charts up, and I have like a little watch list here where I can see like Google, Tesla, Netflix. All right, so we did come up into that 15-minute untouched, the 1 minute
Order
untouched.
filled.
I just got stopped out of one. So this could want to, if this wants to build from here, I could definitely do that. Oh, and there's another 15-minute untouched right here. So I might get stopped out, and that's fine. See up here? I forgot about this one too. We do have some wicks
Order filled.
being built over here in this area, so it could be a willingness to not go lower right now. We do have that broadening formation concept that I spoke about before, where on the 1 hour, so we could push up for sure. This is definitely, for me, is a 50-50 right now. This could do either or. And the best trades are never really when it's like that. Or the highest conviction trades are never when it feels like it could do either or. So we're small green on the day. I gave up a little more than half of the profits. So we're at 126 for the day. So probably gave up a little more of the profits than I should have on that, especially since I started talking about this untouched level, these two untouched levels being potentials. So probably not the best trade management there, but not the worst. So here we're gonna have a 1 minute untouched, a low here, another one here. We're gonna remove this 4 hour because that was already attacked. The max out is not really doing too much as of right now, so Drewski, you trading today? What do you got going on over there? What do you got going on? You could always write in the chat too, on the YouTube chat. I could see it there. Or you can text me. Alright. We may have. It's really tough to say. I don't even have a conviction on this. This could still reverse down. This could continue higher and fill this imbalance here. Got a big imbalance there. So I'm gonna just chill out. I might even take a break here in a little bit. What time is it? 10:25. So we could have that like 10:30 a.m., 11 a.m. reversal going on here. We'll see what happens. I'm starting to like the upside look more. We do have this 1 minute untouched up here, which we might be trying to get to. I can't even pop out this chat. Alright, I'm gonna take that off because that's kind of annoying. Alright, let's put this back up. Let's hide that. So, cool thing about this top set platform is something called the tilt, and it shows percentage of top step traders long. I believe this shows only live traders, so live funded traders. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what it is. Lower this a little bit. So it shows the tilt. So 76% of people are long in the Nasdaq right now. 24% are short. So also 71% in the ES are long. So I don't know. Sometimes I like to use that as a contrarian indicator. And if too many people are long, we could see a market reverse lower, at least temporarily. But No real conviction. We're pushing back to the 22,000 level where we failed at earlier, which is why I actually entered in that trade, because I was looking and paying attention to the action at 22,000. So we came through it, reversed down, and then we did not hold 22,000, got rejected perfectly. So we're coming back up to that level where the sellers came in, and this type of action here is definitely a short type of activity here. So this is unsustainable, this look here, at least on the short term. So what I would look for is I want to extend a target a little further. So first target would be right here, 57. Second target would be here, 43.25. Alright, 15-minute candle's about to close. We got 1 minute left on this 15-minute candle. We got 31 minutes left on the hourly. So let's look at the 30 and see how that's shaping up. Again, 30, big candle taking out the high and the low of the previous 30-minute candle, which again expands the range. So so now since they're gonna pop, I'm gonna move my order to here. My stop loss would have to be somewhere over here. So we got this 1 minute untouched here, which you might wanna, I'm gonna go back into. Alright, new 15-minute candle. This closed bullish, so this could see continuation to the upside. Let's see what we get. Or we could get a bearish 1 minute candle follow through to wipe out this. So let's see. Alright, looks like we might attack this 007. Drewski, are you trading this? Are you trading Nasdaq, ES, options? What do you got going on today?
Order filled.
Let's see if I'm getting trapped again here. I got my 2 orders here. Alright, so this is the last 30-minute candle before 11 a.m. Let's look at the 1 hour again. See what this is looking like again. So wicks on the downside, showing like it does want to pop or continue. Let's do the 4 hour. 4 hour same is very close to its previous 4 hour high, so this could continue here. I'm going to potentially close one of these here in a second. Amazon's popping, Apple's popping a little bit. Microsoft slightly above previous 15-minute high. Let's see what the ES looks like. ES, very similar look to Nasdaq. So both markets are in alignment. So there's no real divergence on the markets. They both look very, very similar in terms of price action in these candlesticks. So there's nothing to note there. Sometimes you'll see where prices aren't even correlated. So you got Nasdaq running higher, S&P lagging behind, or vice versa. So sometimes you can kind of tell that something funny's going on when you see that. But this broadening formation, like I was saying before, so let's throw this on the 30 real quick. So it kind of does this. This is kind of what that broadening pattern would look like. You take the candle before, the one that takes out the high and the low, and then you can kind of draw a trend line from the top of that to the top of that, bottom, bottom. And that's technically the broadening formation. So this could still have a lot of room to the upside or some more downside move. So we'll revisit that later, see what that ends up looking like. But 30-minute is above previous high, so that is more bullish than bearish. Amazon's kind of pulling back. Apple's trying to pop. Nvidia's trying. VIX is still pretty much sideways. I don't know if you can hear all that noise outside. Welcome to whoever else is on here, on the live here. If you want to say hi in the live chat, just let me know you're here. Let me know if you're trading today. What are you trading? We are trading Nasdaq right now. Had a really nice opening trade earlier, and that worked out well. And then I got stopped out of another small short, which now we're starting to chip away at the daily profits here. So we're gonna keep this on a short leash here. So notice again, the short I took was based off that psychological 22,000 level, and there was a void down here somewhere where it came to fill in. Right now we're pushing back up into the levels where we failed from. All right, so this area to me would be considered a bearish order block. So we're pushing into that bearish order block on the 1 minute here, and I have my targets here at these 1 minute candle open that haven't been tested, and then there's a few more 1 minute untouched candles below us here if it decides to really get going back to the downside again. If we get back on the downside momentum, then potentially breaking the current low a day is not out of the cards. And something that just came to me as well is we are this is Thursday, so Thursdays, if we're in a bearish pattern, then Thursdays tend to get aggressive to the downside, and the same is true as if it wants to go bullish here, it'll start to get aggressive to the upside. AVGO is the strongest out of the bunch, where it has been the laggard over the last 2 weeks. Amazon above 15-minute high, barely. Nvidia's trying. Apple kind of trying as well. Microsoft kind of sideways. So I don't even really like this at all. I'm not crazy about any of this. The highest conviction trade was the void trade this morning. That was definitely the best one. And now we are pushing into this untouched 1 minute candle here. If we start getting momentum above 22, then we could continue working up in this range. So right now, I don't like it. Don't like my position here.
Order
I'm
filled.
gonna close one and wait to see what we do here. And we're also pushing the 4-hour previous high, so this could go straight up to here, 22.77. So 77 could be a next level. If we cross this, then I'm looking here, 45.50. It's a 15-minute untouched. There's a 15-minute fair value gap in the middle here. This fair value gap can also serve as resistance potentially. Don't know. Okay, so we are, did we touch it? Nope. We didn't touch it. One tick away from this 1 minute open. So let's see if we see what we do here. Oops. I don't want to invert that. Shit. How do I change that back? Undo. Undo. There we go. All right, we touched that 1 minute open here. We're above 22,000. Getting into this fair value gap on the 15. So it's either gonna fail here or just continue grinding higher. So I'm gonna keep this, my finger on the close button here. So I can close it out right here if I want to, or I can just press buy market. So the previous 4 hour high has just been swiped. All right, so I'm gonna remove this from my levels here.
Order
I like this as a lower risk place to add short. Not super crazy about this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. We're gonna put our order back here again. All right, we're holding 22,000 here. Let's see what these guys are talking about here.
24 comes to a halt. Iraq, which is OPEC's second largest oil producer after Saudi Arabia, is capturing around 67% of the gas. They're looking to eliminate the practice of burning off associated.
Drew, if you're still here, let me know if you can hear this, if it's a good volume.
I mean, this would probably have a
or
reverse effect on what we're seeing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is the only thing I can see coming off the news here regarding our crude.
Yeah, I don't see any impact. If there is an impact, you will see some volume in the movement. There is no volume, nothing. Crude oil since 2 years, it's I mean 1 year it was moving within tight range of $5 or
it's
$10.
low. Okay.
JD, you may have your wish.
Here we go.
Potential failed upside auction in the Nasdaq.
Mm-hmm.
Just
How's
put in
that?
a new high.
So,
Just a couple.
Is that a little
tickies.
better?
2 points. 2.5
so
points.
that means
All right, the short's working
it's better
again.
to buy it or sell it.
Order filled.
That's a short play
Sell
right
it.
there. Sell it.
Oh,
You know, we took out the IB high and we came back inside of it. There's no confirmation of it yet. But if you wait for confirmation, it usually costs you in trade location.
we still have 20 minutes.
Yes. That's the thing.
Good. Okay. So now I know exactly where to have this.
This is why I'm looking for a long
this
now.
volume.
Let's
Alright,
try
Mohammed's
again,
looking
buyers.
Mohammed's looking for a long. Not that I care. Look at the longs, long
for a
percentage.
long
I was
carry
talking about
now.
that before. All right, I'm gonna quiet these down.
Yeah, let's
here.
see.
Quiet this down for a second. The long percentage was at 70-something% before on Nasdaq and ES, and I was talking about that. How sometimes you can use that as a contrary indicator of too many people on one side of the trade, and we're seeing a little bit of a pullback here. I'm starting to like these two targets to be hit. This looks like this could fill pretty soon. The 22,000 fail up here is also good to see for the short. Let's put these guys up again. See what they're saying.
It is expected. IB high. Yeah. So let's try again. I would like to see the buyers try to visit that
Good call,
high
JD.
one more time.
So
Let's see if
Oh,
we
you're
close.
looking to get long right here, Mo. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
1
I want
minute
to see a
untouched
close above
here,
86 for
1
this
minute
candle.
untouched here, and again a 1 minute untouched here.
With a stop, again. No, not again. The stop will be 67, 68. Yeah, the same. Our old stop.
Same trade, basically.
Let's take this.
Same trade.
Yeah, nothing yet. The close, I don't like the close. The close is below the moving average, which means wait. Let's take this into Hogue. So we have a little flexibility in taking some profit. And
Well, while we are waiting on our next trade to develop, what do you say we take a look at some payouts from Monday?
All right, let's mute these guys again, because we don't care. Hey Drew, let me spit a little, see if I can spit his freestyle in the slow beat. Yeah. We marking out the levels, we hitting new heights. We're going short now, we wanna see it right. We wanna see the candles drop to the right and continue down and hit my limit buys, yeah. I be doing this by myself, bro. I be throwing on some beats, fucking rapping, trading, shit. Fuck around, be a rapper, trader. Fucking around. Yeah, check it. Yeah. Many entered this industry thinking about quick riches. That's what I did, but I got mad stitches. I got mad bruises and a lot of lumps. I never thought the shit would be so damn hard though. But it's you versus you every day. You look at the screens and look at how you gonna get paid. Sometimes that shit just takes from you. It's mentally draining and sometimes you gotta stay stronger. The flow wasn't that hot, but the beat's about to stop, so let's see what's next. Alright, so what do we got in Mag 7? Nvidia's trying to push his 15-minute high. Meta's looking weak. Amazon below 15-minute high. Apple's kind of sideways. Broadcom is the strongest. Tesla's still flat, slightly red. Microsoft at its near its low of the previous 15-minute candle. So there's really not much right now. We're just gonna wait this trade out here. Look at how we touched that 1 minute right here. We touched this 1 minute untouched open. So I like to see that. I like to see that. There's a volume imbalance in here now, actually. I just noticed. So we could want to get up there either now or later, but we're gonna keep an eye on that. Just mark this out too. All right, let's see. We got how much time we got left on this? 14 minutes on this hourly candle. This could do anything right now. We got a wick, same size to the upside. Wick, same size to the downside. We are green, but doesn't mean much right now because market can flip whenever it wants. 30-minute candle broke its previous two highs. Okay, broke its previous two highs, showing a little bit of a weakness here, but we're still holding the previous 30-minute candle open as of right now. So I like this target here because it's two levels. It's a 1 minute untouched, and that's also coincides with the 30-minute untouched. So I like that. I like that level.
If you haven't tried, you haven't lived.
Alright, so this is not a trend day really at all. It's pretty choppy. Choppy with the Mag 7. I got 3 contracts on. I'm gonna leave that right now as is because my conviction isn't very high. Let's see what we do. So we do have a little 1 minute, potential 1 minute reversal here below previous 1 minute low. Let's remove that level. Let's mark out right here. 15 minute untouched. I'm gonna move my order up there actually to that level. $10 minutes till this 30-minute candle closes. I want to see this 30-minute candle close bearish, preferably down here. So 10 minutes left. Let's look at the 5. Actually, I haven't had the 5 up in a while. 5 minute fair value gap down here. Oh, look at what I got. We got another void. We got another void here. Candle close here. This could be a target now. Candle close here. Candle open there. Let's check on regular Nasdaq if that also presented itself. And it did not. Okay. Very, very important. That did not. Here. This is fine. There's no void there. Not that it can't go there, but I like to check the regular Nasdaq to see if there's voids on both of them. Like the trade this morning did have a void on both of them. Right now, this one does not. So it's just something to note. All right, 8 minutes on this 30-minute candle. Yep, we want to see this close down here somewhere near the previous open. That would be ideal. Apple's starting to push lower. VIX is still pretty much flat, which kind of tells me this is just like retracement type of action. Amazon below 15-minute lows. Nvidia's trying to get above previous, but it's not. Meta's weak. And Broadcom looks like it's slowing down. AVGO. Tesla's still pretty much flat, slightly red. Microsoft hanging out near its 15-minute lows, previous 15-minute lows. So, what are we gonna get into 11 a.m.? Are we gonna get that bull move? One minute untouched up here and a volume imbalance right in here. Separation of these two candles here. Right there is a volume imbalance. See that? Right there. I like to mark those out like that. I put VI, save as VI. Volume imbalance, and I usually put like the time frame that I found it on, so I'm gonna put 1 minute. Let's see if that's also on Nasdaq. It is. Okay, so we have it on both. Alright, it's getting volatile here into the close of this 10 a.m. candle. So So we're about to head into the 11 a.m. candle. I don't want to get caught in like a big pop, so ideally I want to see this close to the lower end of this range. So let's see what we get out of this. Overall, tough day. I'm gonna take a break soon, but I want to see. I think I'm gonna go to about 11:30, maybe 11:15, 11:30. So I want to see how we close up here for the 11. Let's see what these guys are doing, talking about over here.
Okay, nice,
Welcome,
nice.
whoever joined
I
us
like
here.
it when the sellers try and immediately fail.
So this guy's still trying to go long.
Try here.
So
and the market
that's all I
back
want to
in.
know. The tilt is showing 70% long in Nasdaq again, and 77% long in ES again. So it's a heavy favor on the long side for the top step traders. So again, last time we did see that a few minutes ago, we saw this pull back here. We'll see. So what we get now. Very mixed day overall, but Mag 7 as a whole is kind of weak. So there's not a whole lot of strength in the Mag 7, which is Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Google, Microsoft, those types of names, Netflix, all that. Kind of bunch those into one. So 5 minutes left to this 30-minute closes. Again, I want to see this close towards the bottom of this 30-minute candle wick, as we have swiped previous 30 and another previous 30-minute high. All right, which came into this 15-minute fair value gap, which is this red box here. Again, to clarify, I'm not calling for a massive drop at all, but I would like to see some of these untouched opening candles get touched so that my orders can fill.
Order filled.
I'm gonna expand my my targets back down to here again. So if we get down here, that'd be about an 80 point move from the entry here. Left, just subscribe to my channel. I'm not sure if that's you with us here on the live, but thanks for the subscribe. Thanks for subscribing. If that is you, feel free to say hi in the chat. I'll see it here. Let me know if you're trading. What kind of trader are you? What do you trade? Options, futures, that type of thing. So the more that this holds up, really, the less I like it. And now I am going to, let's see. Two minutes and 49 seconds. So this candle closes this 30-minute, and we get a new 1 hour candle. We're coming back up again into 22,000. If we hold it this time, this could prove to be an uptrend here, because we got lower low, lower low. Sorry, over here we got a higher low here, and we worked through some of these some of this imbalance to the downside with this move. So. Two minutes. till this 30-minute candle closes. Apple's like sideways, really. It's like not even moving. Amazon below 15, Nvidia above 15-minute high. Meta's pushing a little bit. Microsoft is kind of at the lower end of its range for today. Yeah, so now I'm gonna have to probably get out of this because RSI is trending higher on the 30. We have all of this that we could retrace from this morning. So I'm starting to think that the shorts are done. Shorts might be done on the day. This 11 a.m. Is gonna be a big tell because this could just create another big bullish hourly candle right up to this 1 hour untouched, which we put in earlier. And we do have the true day open up here somewhere. Where is it? True day open. Or is it down here? That's below us. No, yeah, it is up here. 22.86. 22.086 is the true day open for today's session, and we have London highs untouched right here. So as we're holding here, I'm starting to think we're gonna get the flip long. Gonna have to look. See, we touched that 1 minute untouched 1 minute up there. All right, we touched that. Move these levels. Notice how this 1 minute doesn't have a wick at the bottom. The low and the open are the same. Whenever I see that, I think that we're gonna come into this level 21,981.
Order filled.
I'm gonna see if we get there. Actually, I'm gonna do. If we get there, I'm gonna close out 3. Another volume imbalance built here on the 1 minute. Okay, we're working that volume imbalance right now. In the 1 minute, that's now filled, so I can remove that. New hourly candle. We have the, let's do this. 1 hour untouched opening right here. If we decide to come back and test that level again. Yeah, best setup today was the morning trade. That was the cleanest one. I traded the ES 99% top set funded. Second time blew my first funded account. Yep, that'll happen for sure. All right, I'm going to let's see what we're looking like by 11:15, and 11:30. I'm gonna set 11:30 as my break. Lafta, if you're still there, I know exactly what that's like. Having the funded account, blowing it, having to do it again, blowing it, taking payouts, blowing it. So that's why I'm trading micros again, because if you're trading the minis, there's not much room for error at all. Like right now, if I had 5 mini contracts, I'd be down $2,000 because it's, yeah, I'd be down 2,000 instead of 200. So that's how people blow their accounts real quick. So micros, to me, way to go. Scale in, scale out, lower risk, manage to trade easier, less stress, more profits because you can let the trade work and you're not going to get stopped out every 5 seconds or hit max losses all the time. So that's why I really like the micros a lot. And I like the micros on Nasdaq because Nasdaq tends to move a little bit more. I was only trading ES for a long time, and I just recently came up with the realization that I need to be trading Nasdaq because it fits my trading style better of momentum trading, more volatile trades. That fits my trading style better. So that's why I started doing Nasdaq and non-micros. So we're really testing this 15-minute fair value gap here. Let's go back to the 15-minute. So this range right here, we're trying to work into it. Let's check in with these guys, see what they're doing over here.
Another question regarding crude
71% long
when are
in
they coming
Nasdaq
out?
right now, by the way.
Well, we've got those coming out tomorrow.
82% on ES.
Those will be our crude oil inventory. So nothing today, but tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central. Yeah, on a Friday too.
For yeah,
Yeah.
traded one micro. That's important.
Because first time, it's
All right, so we're getting a bit of a confirmation here.
Rarely comes in Friday.
Getting a bit of a confirmation. Which I
That's
like.
what I'm showing.
Yeah, I see
Oh,
it
they're
now
showing-
too. I think they rescheduled it earlier in the week. I thought it was going to be
Today at noon.
petroleum status today and then natural gas tomorrow, but they're both tomorrow.
I've got financial juice saying 12 o'clock here. Oh,
Yeah,
come
tomorrow.
on.
Yeah, or initially,
I see it.
I'm looking at the schedule. When I put the schedule together for the weekly kickoff, so on Sunday, petroleum status report was scheduled for today, but they have since rescheduled it for tomorrow. So both reports coming out tomorrow morning. Tomorrow.
It's
Oh,
good to be the
thank
king,
you,
right?
trading.
It's good to be the king. You do what you
Trading,
want.
trading Shing John said, Muhammad, you missed the short because you cannot read the market.
What?
You should have
Do we
positioned
long gold
yourself in
here?
a short on the open of the market. Thank you for advice, but if you are saying that, that means everybody in the world should be short. And
No highs
isn't
in
the
Russell.
market.
I think we had a good call in
Russell
gold
highs.
talking about topping it off here.
Mag 7 update.
So gold
AVGO
pulled back
pushing
and it's
higher.
bouncing
Strong.
from
Meta weak. Amazon below 15-minute
nicely
lows.
there.
Nvidia
26.50
hanging
now.
on
Is
right
this a
at
buying
its
opportunity? in
15-minute
gold?
high.
That's the question.
Microsoft giving up
I
its
like the long
15-minute high.
around
And Apple is
84.7,
very much
the
stuck
line
in
I
a
have
range,
here. I
trying
was
to
waiting to see
push
the
above
reaction at
15-minute high.
55, 56. We had a
So
pullback.
Apple's
And the fact that the
trying.
market is reacting here tells me buyer wants to step in, which was previously a resistance that we broke, that could perhaps get transformed into strong support right
We're
now.
back to 22,000
And,
again.
so far, it's working. So let's see if it follows through.
The gold.
Yes, sir.
Drew, I got a money
see
tree
the
over
gold
here.
in the 500
You still with
tick
me?
chart.
Looks
But
like you might still
as
be
I
with
said,
me.
I'm not sure
Got a
about
money
the
tree.
entry
Let me show you
setup
the money
in this.
tree.
Now it is pulling back to the moving average.
Got the money tree right
Did a
here.
nice trap below this low. Strong green candle is
see
a
if this
buy
gives
with a
us
stop below it. But again, I never tested this. I never
some money.
tested this in gold. So I'm not sure if the entry setup would survive.
Let's
But
see, let's
it
show
looks
the money tree
bullish
there.
for me now.
Let's see if we can get that right there.
This is actually what I was waiting for. Do you remember when I said this is the move, wait for a pullback? The pullback just came here now. So that's the pullback. This is the try for the buyers. They are trying. If this close bullish, so simply this is the entry.
All right,
That's
starting
it.
not to like this short anymore here. We're just
Be like this.
not getting any follow through after
Wait
this
for the
1
close
minute
of
candle.
strong green candle.
We're holding
I'm not
above
taking this because I
22,000.
don't trade gold.
15-minute untouched
But
up here at
if it makes sense
46.
for you and your strategy,
Hourly at
this is my view.
78.
I could be wrong.
Order filled.
Not
Order
I
wrong.
do like
filled.
it.
I would
I
be
do like the
right.
long side and gold right here too.
I am right, even if it is loses. Why? Because my stop is here. So I will enter here, I will exit here. There's no right or wrong. This is my entry, my exit, either here or either there. So it doesn't mean that I'm wrong or right. That means I'm following my plan. Don't take the trading, oh, you are wrong, you are right. No, nobody is right, nobody is wrong. Nobody knows where the market is going.
Order
The
filled.
wrong and right,
Order
are you
filled.
I
following
had to
your
get out.
plan and entry setup
Some
or
red on the
not?
day.
Not, it's not
Small
about
red
the
day
result of it.
here.
Yeah, and everyone's got a different process too. So great.
Tempted to push
It was a
this
great
to
rant,
the
Mo.
long side
Nobody's
now
wrong,
because
nobody's
of
right.
these targets
Stick to your game
that are
plan.
untouched.
Tell us how it goes.
Somebody
Alright.
said, explain that to your wife. I completely agree.
All right, so we're going there today.
I'm up
I see
here.
what's going on.
We also have the
Where is
daily
my
level
friend
here.
who said you missed that short? Did
It's
I?
not far. Daily untouched.
Hindsight Capital.
Did I
Here we
miss
go.
that short?
Oh, let's do this previous day. Let's do open. Let's do it like that.
We'll give access to
2000
gold on the house
tick chart.
account, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
can we
got pretty close to the IB high.
continue working up
And
into
that
that?
pushback, it can be a pretty decent opportunity. Why is that? Here it is. That can be a pretty decent opportunity for a potential long.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty close.
Yeah, let's see the second try for the buyers.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the first try for buyers in gold. Still not very strong, convincing candle. It's
Are
first
those
try.
snowboards
Don't try
behind
the
you? Yeah.
first one.
Yeah, these
Let's try
are
the second.
3 of my snowboards. Or do you snowboard as well?
What would be the stop if we enter?
I got
In my time
2
frame,
Libtech
it's
Orcas
tough.
and a Jones
Yeah,
Aviator
648.
Depending on the stop
but
back
back
again,
there.
Again,
Yeah.
648 is the stop.
So we
but
are
again,
looking like
it is
we're
a
gonna-
test
let
of
me
the high of that
Get this
range.
guy out of my ear. We are looking like we want to get into this 15-minute untouched and the 1 hour untouched, which also coincides with the true day open, which is the midnight price that we print. So that midnight price was at 22.86, and that lines up with the London open and the London high. So I think we are starting to trend up into that level. So let's see what's going on here. As you can tell, the opening short was the nicest, cleanest trade of the day so far. And there was an actual valid target in there as well as there was a void, price void down here. If you missed that, feel free to watch that later. But when I see price voids on Nasdaq, so I need to make sure it's on Nasdaq as well, not just on the micro contracts. So I make sure the price voids. I'll show you here. Real quick. So this was my target for a short this morning. Right here. It's very subtle. Candle close on the 15-minute, candle open on the 15-minute, which means this space here is a void. All right, and then we ended up coming into it. Look, swiped all that, swiped the daily low that it had built already. So I am definitely more on the long side here now. Definitely leaning towards the longs. Everyone's long Nasdaq right now. 78% of top step traders are long the Nasdaq right now. We are making I can't hear myself. We're making higher lows all across the board here, and we might have put in the daily low with that swipe down here. Never snowboarded, was a skateboarder. Skated with Dogtown, New Stacy Peralta. Huh, Stacy Peralta. Let's do a... Was that a skater or an American film director? Oh, shit. Skateboard industry legend. That's fire. That's really cool. I don't remember, was that name in Tony Hawk? Because I was huge on a Tony Hawk. Was Stacy Peralta in Tony Hawk? But that's amazing, dude. I love that. Yeah, so if you've never snowboarded, they were before Tony. Okay, gotcha. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, we know the guys like Rodney Mullen and those dudes. Those are the guys that I know. Obviously, from all the games that we used to play, and then watching them on the X Games, was always amazing to see that. I used to be an inline skater, actually. Younger, like early teens. Started pretty young on rollerblades, and we used to go to like the skate parks and do all that fun stuff. So I always love these those adrenaline type sports. And then I got introduced to snowboarding by my dad back in the day when I was around 8, and I fell in love with it, man. I got older, started going by myself to the mountains, and the first time I ever went out west, went to Breckenridge, Colorado, and it was absolutely mind-blowing, because I was out on in the East Coast, riding in New Jersey, little hill called Mountain Creek, and then you got Hunter Mountain in New York, and then you have the slightly bigger mountains in Vermont. But once I went out west, it was like, holy shit, dude, this is life. And so Utah, Colorado, Whistler, Canada, those are all places that I like to go in this season. So if you have the idea to try it, man, go for it. It is something special. Being out in nature and doing all that. I think eventually Tony Hawk took to another level. Stacy was very impressed with the 80s skateboarders. Oh wow, nice. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, so when I'm not snowboarding, I'll just use them as decor. They'll hang out there. I was thinking about mounting them, but I really don't need to. I was thinking about just putting them up on the wall. I may or may not. But yeah, this price action, guys. As I said earlier in the morning, the best trade really was the void. That was like the clearest target. Right now, I'm definitely leaning towards the upside.
Order filled.
I'm gonna get long, and I'm gonna end this stream very soon, but I'm gonna continue monitoring this. My target is gonna be up there at London highs or right near London highs, and true day open, which is 22.086. So that's gonna be what I'm looking for now. One hour's above previous high. Let's take a look at Mag 7 again before we close this here. So Apple's starting to push. All right, so Apple's trying to push above previous 15-minute high. Here, I'll show you on my screen here. So we got Apple here, pushing previous 15. We got Amazon kind of stuck in this range. Meta, pretty much the same look as Amazon. Nvidia, middle of the day range. Potentially putting in a 15-minute downside candle here. Microsoft pushing, and AVGO has been the cleanest trender of today to the upside. But with Apple pushing up, that could help the long side of the trade. 11:20. All right, yeah, I said I was taking a break at 11:30, so I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon here. I have one micro on now because I was up on the day earlier, got chopped up on a little bit, and then gave up the green day. So we're down 165 as of right now. I'm gonna be monitoring this long, but this is the next logical level for me, is right up here, 22.078. It's this hourly candle with the open. There's no wick, and guess what? There's a void here that I just found right there. So hourly candle closed here, open down here. So there's a 75-cent void. Now let's confirm if that's also on Nasdaq. Let's see if it's also on Nasdaq. So we got, yep, so we got the close. All right, let's see what I'm showing you. Close of the hourly, the high of the hourly. So there's no trades between these two levels going into the, this was 2 o'clock in the morning. So 3 o'clock in the morning. So there's nothing there. Also, what I tend to see is, what we tend to see is a mirror of price action. So for example, the speed in which this fell on the hourly is typically the speed in which you'll see a retracement to the upside back to balance out all of that price action. So if that's the case, then we have 37 minutes left in this hourly candle. This could just stay a little bit sideways, but when we start getting going on the hourly, this could get a nice fast move up to touch that void up there. So I'm gonna go back to micros. All right, so I'll leave you with that, guys. That right now is the most logical target for me, right up here. Void. Okay, there's a void right here. Always look for these voids. They're sneaky as hell. You won't see it unless you're paying attention. Like I just saw it right now when I was talking about this level. So you got to scan these charts, especially you know, if you sleep like a normal human. You can't watch price action overnight, right? You're gonna sleep, wake up in the middle, wake up in the morning, and then review your charts. So when you wake up in the morning, you want to scan all of the price action from the overnight session, and look through all the candles and see where are there any voids. See, like right here, we just found another void right here. Okay, there's a void right here. Why is that a void? Because this candle separation. Close here, open here. All right, so this right there is a void. So 71 is a target. Okay, 71 and 78 are targets. And look, you could even see the void on the 1 minute right here. You can see that separation. Now let's reference one more time the Nasdaq and see if that has the same look to it. Do we have the same look over here? Yep. So we got a void here too. Again, I want to caution this by saying voids can stay open for longer than what you think, what I think. I've seen voids that stay open a couple of hours, a couple of days. So it's not, you know, that, oh, it's going to happen today. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's got to happen today, but it is a level to pay attention to. All right, so we almost perfectly top ticked the long up here, right? So I guess that little FOMO was starting to kick in. We top ticked it. This was a 1 minute wick that I was trying to short into before, right here, because there's no wick on that. So I don't know if we're gonna get there or not. Volatility is increasing. That was a level right there. All right, we also gotta see. I really wasn't managing this trade at all, but we have a 15-minute low right here that we just broke. So there's a bit of a shorter term type of reversal. So there you go. We finally hit the short trade, the first target that I was looking for right there at 81. And the reason why is whenever we see these candles like this, there's no wick on them. The low and the open are the same. You'll generally see price wanna come back and touch that. Price is getting very animated here. This could be a higher low on the 15, right? So we got here, higher low, potentially here, building a higher low. Then the last short, one of the last short targets was right here, which is this 1 hour open that's untouched at 9:57. So would be kind of annoying if we start hitting all of those downside targets that I was trying to get to before I closed my position and then went long. So you can't be perfect, but you can manage your risk. And I didn't even have the stop in place either on this. So if I did have a stop, I probably would have put it underneath this 15-minute low for about a 25-point risk. But let's see how we react here, because if we use this as a stepping stone, then we could very well be creating that higher low on the 15-minute chart, but it's too soon to say right now. So the market sucks you in. Sucked me in perfectly into that long. Day's not over. I'm really not worried. Even if I ended my day right now a minus $200 a day, I'm not stressing that at all. Last 2 days, market trading days, were really good for me, so really not stressing this out much. All right, if we get a measured move based on this down price action, this leads us back into this 1 hour untouched, which was my short target. So at this point, I should probably consider closing the trade and then waiting to see if it does that or if it holds. So I'm gonna put my finger here on the close button. See, this doesn't look like this is gonna hold. Let's see. There's a void right there. Close here, open here. Small void. Is it on Nasdaq? Yeah, same thing on Nasdaq. So let's see.
Order filled.
I closed that out because I don't like the void below us, and then I don't like the 1 hour untouched level that I was originally shorting to. Probably gonna wipe this candle out here in a second. Very choppy. So to the upside again, right here, we got this 15-minute untouched open. Right up there. We did test the close here, getting a pop out of that. Let's max 7s. Still pretty range bound, honestly. VIX is coming down a bit. Hey, welcome whoever's joining me on this live stream here. We're down 221 on the day. We were up about 300, so $500 swing. Not the greatest here, but had a big day last few trading days, so I'm so comfortable with the risk that I put on today. Before I go, I'm gonna just leave you with this again. We got voids to the upside. 22.071, 22.07875, and this lines up with the midnight opening price up at 22.086. London high up here. Price likes to find session highs, so this could very well be a nice target, London high, in addition to this true day open, which is the midnight price that we register. So we do like to attack these levels, and we like to come back to these true day opening levels as well. So that's what I'm looking at for the rest of the day. We've now touched the previous 15-minute candle open. We defended this level here. We defended it, but there is a void right here still. So it's possible we make another round trip back down to here again. So that's why, honestly, the price action today, not trending at all. Not good trend day. When it's like this, you're gonna get chopped up just like I have. And the hourly has 27 minutes left in the candle. Just trying to get above previous hourly high. So it's really not, there's not clean price action like there was on Tuesday's half day. I just rode the long the whole way, closed it at the end of the day, and it was great. I wasn't even on the charts. I didn't even go live. I literally was just on my phone managing it and keeping an eye on it. So those are honestly the best trading days when you have a clear trend. Like this is pretty choppy. You know, it's pretty choppy. So not the most favorable conditions, but I'm gonna end it here. And we got the most viewers I've had on stream ever right now, which is 6. So shout out to you guys that are on the stream. Thank you for joining. We got 4 likes. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I will be doing this almost every trading day. I will be coming live almost every trading day. So if you want to subscribe, you can get notifications when I go live. And before I go, just what I like to do is I like to keep these guys here.
Profits.
So they're talking about payouts, so I don't care. But I like to keep those guys in my ear here and there when they're talking about their trades, because I want to see what their psychology is like, what the sentiment is like. Also, the Top Step X platform shows you long positions here, so 65% long in the Nasdaq, 72 on the ES. So this shows you what the majority of traders are doing, and I like to see that as well for additional information on overall sentiment and positioning in the market. And sometimes it could be used as a contrarian indicator, where if you see too many people are long, we might get the pullback. And vice versa. If too many people are shorting into lows, then we'll likely see a rebound effect. So I like to use that in that manner. But I will be coming live just about every morning at around 9:30. One more pip. Yeah, I know. Gotta love that when it's just one more pip. Let's just wait. One more pip. Slush with ice patches, not ideal ski conditions. Absolutely. Out west, you will get the best conditions majority of the time. I've been out west and conditions have been horrible and dry, some dry seasons, and it's not very fun. But I'm more of a woods rider, so we go off trail, go in the woods, and you need powder for that to really enjoy it and not smash into a tree, which can obviously still happen. But yeah, I had some snowboard edits on. I had some snowboard edits up on my YouTube, but when I transitioned into like more of the trading stuff, I removed them. But I'll share it in the chat here just because you might like it. Let's see. Where do I get to studio? Home. YouTube studio. I'm gonna find the video real quick. Content should be down here somewhere. I got a bunch of stuff that I took off because I didn't like the quality of it and all that. But here we go. I got one here. This is, I think, the newest one. Yeah, this is the newest one. You know what? I'll make this public. Why not? Let's make that public. But here's one of the little edits that I did. I'll just throw it in the chat. In case you want to watch, it's like 3 minutes long. Let's get back to the market here. 1 minute, looking like a bull flag again. Choppy as fuck. Choppy as fuck. All right, we're gonna call it. We're gonna stick to our discipline here. It's 11:37. I am past my predetermined set time for being live and trading. So I'm gonna regroup. I'm gonna come back at 2 p.m. and we're gonna see if we can get some clean trades into power hour here. So feel free to hop back on if you like. Thanks for joining and subscribing, hopping on the live. Appreciate you guys. And if you want to see the morning trade and why we took the void, the short into the void, feel free to watch that. Yeah, that's Park City, man. Love Park City. It's such a cool mountain. But talk to you soon. Also, feel free if you want to connect with me on Instagram. I'm here at InFocus Investing, same handle. Feel free to message me on there if you want to chat. Always open to talk the market. So, all right, talk to you guys later. Peace.